Hello, I think I'm here. I think this might be working. It possibly might be working. I might be live in front of a studio audience. Okay, here's the thing, guys. Tell me if I'm lagging, because if I am, I'm gonna have to leave and fix it. And I'm terrified that I'm lagging. Is my audio lagging from my video, or do I sound fine? No lag, like, whatsoever? Like, does that sound correct? No lag, like, whatsoever. Oh, like, amazing. I love that we're hearing this. I have an iPad for you guys, and I just heard it play. Yay! I cannot tell you how excited I am, just that you can hear me, and that it's in sync, because I realized, for anyone who doesn't know me, which hello to anyone from Van Ryder and Final Girl love, and you're just here to check out and watch me play Final Girl, that's very, very cool. I realized that I don't really have many Final Girl things online, and then the other half of people here are all my Camp Co-op people that usually watch me stream. So I used to stream a lot on Twitch, and so Twitch doesn't save the videos, and I do have them downloaded, but I'm not sure what I'll do with them. But I do stream here now on YouTube when I can on Fridays, but my first one, once I made the changeover from Twitch, was laggy and stupid, and I'm mad about it, so now I'm much happier. Hello, everybody. Thank you, George, for the hair. I was thinking that's kind of funny that I didn't know what this was going to be, you guys. I had no idea. I knew that something was coming, but you guys all found out when I did. And I actually found out a little bit late because I was traveling, so I didn't get the package until Wednesday night. So, I'm like out of breath. I'm so excited about this. So, I don't know where I was going with that. Oh, I didn't know what this was going to be, and I dyed my hair this color before that, and I'm like, ooh, the green, like it's Christmas. This is my Krampus shirt, just for anyone who wants to pay respects to the boy. I think this is the first time I've been like, ooh, I kind of want the villain to win. I kind of want him to beat us. Hello, everybody. Thank you, Adam. Oh, Tracy, that's awesome. I'm so happy. Thank you, George, my one and only mod. I was like, I need a mod tonight. I need somebody. So I am still setting up a tiny, tiny bit because I was having issues, which I think it was Noah that guessed it was the foot pedal. It wasn't exactly the foot pedal, but it was something kind of to do with that. But the major issue is that Alex and I share a Streamlabs account because we started with Camp Co-op and whatever. So I never had to do settings on my own. And it's a very long story, so I won't super get into it, but I basically messed up my settings and, like, I got bumped out. And trust me, there was plenty of troubleshooting involved, but the best way to do it was to just, like, recreate it, like, remake the scenes. So I had to make new scenes again in here, which isn't that bad, but I had to connect the pedal to do the things and the mic and make sure that that was all working. So that was, like, the major part of the ish. I am sorry I'm not completely ready, though, for you guys, because, but I figured you'd want to see stuff early, and we can all just chit-chat and talk. You were all here hanging out anyway, so I figured I should say hi. I'm playing the stream now on my TV, and Faye wants to say hello to you, Meg, but she's confused why you aren't there to say hello to. So now, I have a photo of my cat, Nuka, watching a Board Game Co. video, and her face is, like, this close to the screen. It is the cutest thing. It's very, very sweet. Okay, where... Haha, I did this wrong. These aren't supposed to be here, but I was like, where do I put these tokens? Because the old mat, I think, had a place for tokens, and this one doesn't? But I guess we'll put them down here in Event 4, because I really doubt Event 4 will happen. Okay, I'm going to quickly focus on this, and then we are going to get started. I'm actually going to go off screen, though, for 1 minute, because we're going to do the cool thing that everybody enjoys. So I'll be right back. I realized I could have been talking the whole time because you could hear me, you just couldn't see me, but I went quiet. She went silent. I got these. So we'll do these later. No one start volunteering themselves yet because I'm going to go over what we do for anybody new so that they have a chance to be in as well. Okay, so I'm gonna buzz through this. The other thing is, chat is more active than I've had to handle in a while. I'm doing it with this little dinky iPad that I don't really like. It's very, very old, and I resurrected it for this. So, Meg needs a new chair. No, Srubby, I love mine. So, yeah, there is no chair, but Srubby, the difference is I'm on a bench, and the bench can have Mifa. I truly have no idea what happened. My camera went off and back on, and now it's resized. If I had to guess, my memory card is full, which means it may no longer be autofocusing. I'm so sorry I'm doing this live. I don't even have a screen to go. Actually, I could go to because then I can't see. Sorry, so you do have to deal with watching me do this. I think what happened is that my memory card in my camera got full. I'm sorry. Let's see. That's not enough. That's still not big enough. How is it still not big enough? There we go. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Sorry guys, I'm also doing this from super far away. My computer is like across the room. And I'm just doing it from where I am. Okay. Sorry for any vertigo this is giving anyone. Good? Good enough? Okay, I'm gonna go between... Good enough? Are we back to normal? Do I sound normal even when I'm on this side? Does this still sound the same and consistent? I just fixed things live. I have no idea. I think that what happened was the memory card filled. No audio on the top-down camera! You guys, I'm so sorry that this is I'm sorry this is happening live. I realize you won't be able to hear me when I go there. I'll be right back, but I'm gonna fix it. Okay, can you hear me now? It looks like you might be able to. Did this work? Did I fix all things? Are all things now fixed and good and we're ready to go to the North Pole, maybe? Are we ready to go to the North Pole? Because this is the North Pole and we're ready to go there if you guys tell me. Dear Lord. Chat is gaslighting you? Okay, guys. Okay, now I'm gonna hurry up and get us set up. Wow. Hey, you know what? I figured it out. I stayed cool, calm, and collected. So, to anyone who's new, I am sorry. Sometimes the beginning can be this pokey. So if you do want to tune in on Fridays, I do travel a bit, maybe like 1 or 2 Fridays a month. But when I'm not traveling, I'm here at 9 o'clock on Fridays playing Final Girl. But usually the first, I don't know, I wanted to say 10 minutes, but sometimes it's a half an hour. The beginning is chit chat, but today we're going to cut to it because, oh, and I did not say this yet. I think this may be obvious, but today's stream is sponsored by Van Ryder Games. So thank you so much for sponsoring this game and sending me this ahead of time. We are playing as Mrs. Claus today, and this is the... What is the full thing called? Oh my gosh, this is so bad. We're fighting against Krampus in Santa's village, but it's called the Nightmare... Someone's gonna tell me, but I'm just gonna pick this up. The North Pole Nightmare. The North Pole Nightmare. So we're just trying to save Christmas, maybe, but I'm honestly on Krampus's side. So we'll see how that goes. Now, is there anything else that I need to grab? I could have my mat, but I don't have it. Not my mat, my dice tray. We're just gonna go without it. We always start with the event, so we're not gonna do that yet. Oh, Mrs. Claus needs her hearts. Goodness. Oh, goodness, that would have been scary if she was already at one. Okay. There we go. I am sorry that I'm kind of like running through this. So here's the thing, guys. I am super distracto, hyper distracto girl. This is also a sponsored playthrough that I want to play through it coherently and do my best to play correctly and do a good job. And honestly, I want to win. I'm kind of into that part. So I am going to focus and I'm going to try my hardest. And I'm going to talk to you guys in between the phases. So I'm going to check chat in between, not in between the phases, in between the rounds. So after every villain phase or murderer phase, then I will go. So, the few other things that I have to show you are, so we got some miniatures. Now, keep in mind, these are not the final miniatures, because he kind of broke. If you see, he's missing one of his horns. This is Krampus. And then here is Mrs. Claus. She also is usually carrying it's like a bat kind of thing. But she dropped it. And I also have a reindeer. And I believe he's gonna show up, and I hope he does. So that's what we have for the beginning. Now, before we get started, I am going to read some things to you. I'm forcing you into it, and I'm not giving you an option. But before we do that, we're going to do a few more setup things. So, we are playing in Santa's Village. Here we have Mrs. Claus starting. Here we have Krampus starting. He's starting in the village center. He's going to be dropping presents around the board. And then we basically have a lot of people spread out in this one. This setup is called Reindeer Games. And in a second, we're going to start placing all of our victims. But before we move on to that, I'll show you Krampus. So this is Krampus's general setup. He's our horned devil. But there are also presents that are going to be dropped around the board. Now, these are the presents. I don't know if that one's supposed to be like that. I don't know what this open one is supposed to be. But these are presents that will get dropped all around the board. Oops. We shouldn't have seen that one. So we'll know. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But it'll either be good things or bad things depending if it's from Santa or Krampus. Also, something that I thought was adorable is that we have Santa's sack right on top in the stables. And in Santa's house, we have the BB gun, which I think is a very helpful thing. Now, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I had Mrs. Claus on her finished side. Did anybody notice? I hope no one did. Don't look back. Don't rewind. Whoops. So she's going to have us heal a lot. We only need to save 4 people. But something that's very interesting, which is a rule for Santa's Village, is that all of the victims are actually elves. And the elves will cost you 1 time every time you enter their space. Once you enter their space, if they're following you, that won't count. But the first time you enter their space, say there are even 3 there, you'll lose 3 time for going there because they're elves and they're talking to you too much. And they basically are like, you're like, I gotta go fight this Krampus demon guy. And they're like, but Mrs. Claus, really quick, do you think that this ribbon goes with this present? Because I'm not sure if they match appropriately and I want to make sure it can be inspected before Christmas. And that's what's going on. So I believe that is everything that I needed to do besides our starting event and the thing I wanted to do. But before we do that, something that I thought would be fun is to just read like the blurbs for these, just because I think it's cute and I'm excited and it's Christmas. The other thing is, I hope you've noticed, as I said, I'm in my Krampus shirt. We have our Santa's things so that we know that we're at Santa's address in the North Pole. And also, this is my Christmas koozie that says, let's get lit. So, there's that. You guys, I'm so sorry. Devin's here! Devin. Devin, you're my final girl. Thank you, Stremmy. I do a very anxious tiny person well. Okay, so this says, sleigh bells ring in Santa's Village. And I love that it's like sleigh bell. It's S-L-A-Y, sorry, you guys didn't know that from how I'm reading this. Krampus has devised a plan to spread evil presents around Santa's village, knowing that the elves will be unable to help themselves from seeing what's inside. Of course, he's putting out a few of Santa's presents as well, just to keep the elves from becoming too suspicious. There's no telling what awaits Santa's little helpers as they eagerly crack open their shiny new gifts. The North Pole Nightmare is the first special feature for Final Girl. Unlike normal feature films, a special feature includes a red foil logo, miniatures, and an epic finale card. Now I will also read these, because these also, we usually read these on our streams when we're playing in a place for the first time. So, we'll do Santa's Village first. The North Pole... The North Pole is home to Santa Claus, Mrs. Claus, and of course the elves. The village is very connected and easy to get around. That's the only description for that one. For Krampus, Krampus is Santa Claus's evil twin. Each year, the Horned Devil would go out on Christmas Eve, punishing the naughtiest of the naughty kids. He was so good at his job, he was Santa. As was Santa, the Krampus's list got smaller and smaller every year, until finally he hungered for new targets to inflict his pain and punishment on. Santa and his elves. He's coming for you guys! Okay, now, this is something that some of you do not know, but I now need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 victims. I need 12 victims who would like to die tonight. You may now volunteer to die. I am making a new rule. If you would like to die, you have to say me and then your name, like dash and then a name, because there are a lot of people here that I might not know. I'm not even sure, but there are people I might not know now, so I would like to know what name you would like on your little token. But I actually use these so that we can see if we can save you guys. Okay, and now I'm gonna have to go. Okay, so Stormy said it first. Stormy, if you're fine with me using your name, I'm gonna use it. Okay, and we'll put you over here in your Mrs. Claus. Alright, Stormy was the first one I saw. I volunteered to die. We have a William. William. Let's hope I can read my handwriting after all this. Nat. I'm gonna do the putting them later. Okay. Justice. I don't think you're the Justice I know. Are you? Do you work for Nurse Foundry? Okay, we have a George. And then I think Justice is next. George. And then Adam and then Justice. Adam. Justice. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me take out the 6th more. And sometimes new people get added, so if you are too late or if you don't make it, A, you can watch future Final Girl Fridays, and B, sometimes like when events have people added, then you get to be added in. Okay, Justice, me, you know my name. Okay, Noah. We have Apple Knees. I nominate Devin. Okay. Devin. Me now. I volunteer as tribute. Andrew. Le Petit Chef. I wanted like a name, but I will put Chef. These discs are kind of small, so we'll put Chef for you. That will fit. And who is right before that? Andrew. I need 2 more, but there might be more. I think 1 more just showed up. Andrew. Me, Best Boy Mod. Oh, okay, that was already there. Oh, this isn't scrolling for me. That's what happened. Okay, so we have Brian and Jumbo Crab Leg. Which, again, Jumbo Crab Leg, we're going to call you Crab because the things are small. So, we will do Brian and Crab. Brian and Crab. Okay, and then I can show you guys on our setup where you guys are going to end up. So we have Carmen over here and William. Then we're going to put Nat over here and Adam over here. We'll put Crab over here. We'll put Brian and Chef over here. We'll put Andrew, Devin, and Noah all over here. Ooh, I don't think I was supposed to do that. Well, that's fine. Justice and George. Okay, let's see who lives and who dies, and we're ready to get started. Now, the one thing I never do before we get started, which all of this would have been set up besides putting our victims in. Sorry. Usually I can cut that out when I'm filming. Yeah, Gage, it's okay. I was going to just be like, neither of these are the same either, but okay. Thank you, entertainer. Okay. So now we are going to start with the event. Northern Lights. Science schmience, it's North Pole magic. You may roll an additional die when resolving a distraction action card. You must roll 1 or fewer die when resolving a focus action card. So it's hard to focus. I like that. That's very, very cute. Okay, so we are now going to jump into the game. Yeah, we are ready to get started. As of right now, we're rolling 2 dice, and we have all of these cards. Now, what do we want to do? Krampus seems terrifying. Because let's see, he'll attack and then move, so that's not the worst, but then he'll have his terror cards coming. So I think what we should do is just start with saving people. That's always my favorite thing to do. So we will play a walk. Rolling 2 dice. Ooh, that was bad. That was bad. We're going to pay to make it happen. We're going to get rid of both of these focuses because they're bad for us anyway. So now we have 1 success, and we will be able to move up to 1 space and lose a time. Now, unfortunately for us, we're going to move into Carmen's space, and because Carmen is an elf, she's distracting to us as well and telling us a story about what she needs to do with candy canes and how they're not the appropriate color for this year's Christmas color scheme. So we will lose 1 more time. Whoop. Whoop. Stay there. But now she can stay with us and she won't cost us any additional time, which is great. Now let's walk again to see if we can just save her and get her out of here. Let's save our first person. Oh, that was bad. You know, it's short rest and weak attack. I'm not going to be using either of those, so I will turn one of those into another success. We will lose 1 more time, move 1 more space, and we will save Carmen out the top to the north. Our first person saved. Now we will put this here. And I'm going to use these just until this is full. Now, unfortunately, we are at full health, so we won't get to heal with that, but I'm not going to complain about having full health. So, that was all of our cards. And now we have just 3 time to buy with, which is not my favorite, but it's not the worst. So I will take a sprint and a close call. And pretty soon I am going to try to take a distraction because I do think using this Northern Lights to our advantage is really good, but for now, I'm just going to hold off on that and leave it there. So our time will refresh back up, and then I'll just leave my cards here for now while we run Krampus's turn. So Krampus is first going to attack. There's no one there, and then he is going to move towards the closest people, and right now he is only moving 1. He can go down 1 or up 1. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter, and they say in Final Girl that when it doesn't, and let me know if you guys play differently, but you should go whatever is worst for you. And there's so many more victims here that I need to save that I think him going south is worse for me than better. And then he's going to leave a present in the village center. Now, I can choose to open this present by walking through it, but if a victim ever enters this spot, they will automatically open up that present. And it could be something good, it could be something bad, it could be from Santa, or it could be from Krampus, so we'll see what happens. And then we were on to our first tarot card. Coal balls. If neither you nor any victims are adjacent to Krampus's space, discard and draw the next tarot card otherwise, but he is adjacent to a few people. Krampus throws... Oh, you know what, too? I'm sorry. I believe that for this present, I was supposed to have it panic, like basically like a victim. I don't think I was supposed to put it where he came out of. It's supposed to panic from this area, so it would be over here with Brian. So I think technically, I don't know if they open it or if they have to move on to it to open it. Give me 1 second. Sorry about this. A victim opening a present. Whenever a victim is in the same space as a present, no matter how they or the present got there. Okay, so we are going to open this present now. So let's see what it is, because Brian and Chef decided to open it. Oh, it's from Santa. It's going to be one of the Santa cards. This is great. Because some of them are just things. Some of them will be like raising the horror or healing, but that one's an actual Santa present. A gift from Santa. Draw 2 items at random from those that were set aside during setup. Keep 1 and discard the other. Oh my, I didn't expect that. Okay. Okay, give me a second. I did not expect to have to grab things. Okay, so I'm supposed to draw 2 from this. Okay. Okay. Okay, I didn't... Oh, you know what it is? I counted at 12 and then shuffled, which you guys can hate me for that if you don't like that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Alright, so now we'll grab 2. I'll hope they're different. Okay. So we have a workshop hammer or misfit toys. Place a misfit toy token in each door space. During upkeep, move each misfit toy one space closer to the killer. When a misfit toy shares the same space as the enemy, discard the token and deal a damage to the enemy. Oh my god, I love that. Or workshop hammer. Only lose one time when entering a space with victims, no matter how many are in that space. Oh, that's actually really good for me, though. Oh, you guys, I don't know what to do already. I really like the misfit toys. That's basically 3 damage to him where I don't need to go near him. But the hammer will always make me stronger, although there is, well, and that victim thing is helpful. It is helpful. Ooh, I'm gonna do the workshop hammer, honestly, because a part of it is these tokens make the board a little bit harder to walk around, so putting the toys in might be a little bit more difficult, so we will take the workshop hammer, which is pretty helpful to us, and then the other one gets discarded. Alright, so... Okay, so why did that happen? Oh, because the thing spawned where the victim was. Okay. So now we are back to the coal balls. Krampus throws 3 coal balls. Make a panic roll for each coal ball to determine the target space. The coal ball does damage to one target in the space following the priority, victim, and then you. If no one received damage, then he'll move and attack someone. So let's see. 3 coal balls. So first one is a 6. So Adam, he's killing Adam. Whoops. I'll do everything. Well, I guess this should move up right away. And then he's going to do it again. A 2. He's gonna kill Nat as well. This isn't going good for us. This is gonna go up by 2. And then he'll throw his 3rd coal ball. Coal balls hurt, man. And then 2, so safe. At least the 3rd one is safe. So he just took out 2 people in turn 1. He seems to me almost as deadly as the poltergeist. She's also very, very deadly. But that wasn't good. R.I.P. to Nat and Adam. That's what you guys get for wanting to be in the game. Nat, that was your first death? It had to be Krampus. The thing is, if it's Krampus, it can be like a dream. It can be like, this is the holiday episode, and then you're gonna wake up from it like Christmas morning, and everything is fine. Don't worry. Oh, you're right, Gamer. Gamer, you are right. You also read the rules. I agree. They kept it for themselves. Well, who would it have been? Brian? Brian, you now have a workshop hammer. But yeah, that is totally true. That is true, and I appreciate the help. Nah. Thank you, Gamer. You have your playmats the opposite of how I always have them, and it's totally messing with me. Sorry, Aaron. Yeah, I like having the map closest to me. I think that this is the thing I interact with the most. That I kind of have all the cards memorized that I don't need those, and I focus the most on this, but that's really interesting. Okay. This is why I didn't want to get lost. We just went through all of Krampus's turn. People died. I did bump this up. That is where that should be. Everything is as it should be. And we have 1 sprint and 1 close call. And everyone's dying. Everyone's dying. It's kind of stressing me out. Alright, so we are going to... these, at the end of that buying phase, should have gone to over here. And then now we're just going to attempt to sprint. And we have 1 close call, and that's like really all we're doing. Okay, that's fine. We'll just take the 1 success. So we'll lose... I'm going to just lose 2 time now because we are going to move into someone's space. But we can move 2 spaces. So we'll go 1, 2, and stop here. We're in the stables with William, and the stables are where Santa Sack is. Which honestly lets me go take a set-aside card so we could go get that hammer. Okay, so I did not use my close call yet. We'll put that aside. That's all that I'm going to do, and I'm going to stay there. So I now have 4 time to buy with. I'm going to get all of these back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7. I think that I should search, which will cost me 2. And I'll take another sprint for the other 2. Okay. So this will go back up to 6. This will now go to over here. And now we are on to Krampus's turn yet again, and I'm afraid. Alright, so he would attack, but no one's there, and then he's going to move, and he will move onto either of these, but what would be worse for me? Probably Brian and Chef. Okay, so we'll move him to there, and then he will drop a Prez on 5. Ooh. Let's see. It's only, yeah, goes to the back, where I can save people. It's pretty nice. It's down near the victim area. Okay, that's what happened there, and now we're on to a terror card. Down through the chimney! If there are no victims in any junk spaces or any item spaces, discard and draw the next terror card otherwise, and there are victims in almost all of them. Place Krampus in the place with the most victims. Well, there's only 1 and 1, but I am in this one. Technically, I don't know what would be worse for me, bringing him to me or leaving him up in this area. I honestly think leaving him up in this area, because I'm at full health and fighting people heals me, that I think it would be better for me if he was closer to me, so I'm going to have him move over to here, and Crab, you are also killed. You're attacked twice, but there's only one of you here. So, Crab, you are also killed. I'm so sorry. This is also going to go up, and we are going to have a dark power very, very soon. I'm a little bit nervous, you guys. Everybody's dying. Hi, Bryce. Yeah, this is not looking good for us. Lots of people are dying. I wonder if I should just focus on, like, attacking and that's it. Usually I like to save everyone. I prefer to save everyone and then attack, but there are some that I've learned that you need to just attack. Alright, so I'm going to search to try to get Santa's sack. So we will roll these 2 dice. Sorry, I didn't have it on top cam for you guys. I'll change it before you see what happens, but these are the 2 that I rolled. And I definitely want the top card, so I'm just going to discard 2 cards, and I'll discard 2 focuses, because again, I don't really care about those right now. So I'll make this one a success to take the top item and move this down 1, and I'm going to take Santa's sack, and then I'm going to use it right away. So it says, discard Santa's sack to look at all the item cards set aside during setup and take one of your choice. So I am going to include that hammer that I threw, because I assume I could get it now, since what I did was never supposed to happen. Sorry, I'm having technical difficulty with my... Okay. So I have a workshop hammer, that's the one we read. We have Misfit Toys, which is also what we read. We have snowballs. When this card is revealed, immediately take it. No search action required. You may discard the snowballs when adjacent to the killer to take a distraction card. Ice skates, which also do more damage. That's awesome. More snowballs or comet. Place... Place Comet in your space. Comet can move with you. Once each action phase, while with Comet, you and Comet may move directly to the runway. Victims cannot follow you when using this effect. And he has no health, so he would just live forever. Where is the runway? That's over here. Oh, that's pretty good for me. Oh, you guys, I wanted a weapon so bad, but as soon as I could have an animal, clearly I don't know what to do now. Aw, George, please tell him I completely understand and that's completely fine, and I do not mind. You guys, I think I'm gonna go with Comet. It doesn't make sense, but I want him. It doesn't make sense. I should take a weapon. I should take a weapon, you guys. But I'm gonna take Comet. Yeah. I don't know, should I? I do, Adam. Thank you. Aw, you guys. It's very, very new. You guys, I'm still stuck on this decision. Can someone please tell me that I should take a weapon and not the animal? Because my heart wants both, and I just don't know what to do. Okay, Starmie says take the animal. It's not really helpful. The weapon's better, but Animals. Here's the thing. If I win with a suboptimal decision, that means I'm a badass. So why wouldn't I take the opportunity to show that off? Alright, so Comet is showing up at the stables. I opened Santa's sack in the stables and Comet came out. I didn't realize I was in the stables. I didn't even think about it. I'm in the stables. I had to take Comet. What was I thinking? What was I thinking questioning that? The animal is more fun. Okay, so wait, where is the card though? Because what did it say? So, once each action phase, while with Comet, you and Comet may move directly to the runway. I don't think that counts as movement, right? But I want to save William first, so I guess we'll try to save William first. I'll put you guys back on. Sorry, I had you on the wrong camera. So we'll try to save William first, but then after that, I think we should get right over here to the runway. So let's attempt a sprint. A nice light sprint. 1 success, so we can move 2 spaces. Let's go 1, 2. And save William. William, you are now saved. And once again, I don't need to heal. I wish that the health was helpful, but it's not right now. But that's okay. And then I think I should just do it. So let's do the ability. So let's go from here over to the runway. I don't have bells, otherwise I would make bell sounds. Okay, but I wonder if entering their space. I think the space will still cost me time to be distracted by them, the elves. So that's going to cost me 1, 2, 3 time. I have 1 time left. That's not great, but I'm going to work on it because I'm going to do something with those 2. So first we're going to walk. Let's walk. William is saved. Ooh, double success. Okay, girl. Oh, we're going to lose time though. You guys, if I hit 0 time, it's if I go here that my round ends. I can go to 0, right? Alright, with 2 successes, I can move 2 spaces. I can only move with 2 of you. We're going to leave Comet with Devin and go... Oh, shoot. All the other exits are the other way. We have to go toward Krampus. 1, 2? Is that correct? Oh, this present... yet again, I think should have been opened. Another present was spawned here, and I'm sorry, that was a bit ago. We lose a horror. So that actually did affect things that I should have been rolling better differently. I'm only going to use 1 space of movement right now, because that was my bad. I messed that up. So I will move Noah and Andrew down to here, and I'll move with them, and I'll leave Devin with Comet up in the stables. Now I will attempt... yeah, I guess. I don't know what else to do. We're gonna walk. We're only rolling 1 die. We'll get rid of short rest and weak attack to make that a success. We were walking, so we get to move 1 space, and that will automatically end our turn. So we will move the 1 space with Noah and Chef. And Noah and Chef, you guys... oh, you know what? I'm lying. I'm lying because moving into that space with the 2 would have cost me 2 more time and then stopped everything right away. So actually, I should be at this spot. I'm just going to let that happen to me because that was my own mistake. So that should be there. And technically, the short rest and the weak attack I wouldn't have discarded, or the walk, because my turn would have just ended when I lost as much time for walking into their spot. That's what would have happened, which kind of stinks. Now, I do believe I can discard these to gain time for buying. Is that true if I've hit this spot? Does anybody know if I've hit this to end my turn? Can I still discard cards to buy with during the buying phase? Oh my god, Games RL. Games RL, you're completely right. You guys, I've never been more happy that I'm streaming these because you guys are like on top of it. Okay, so we're gonna move the 2 horror back. I took the cards back into my hand. That's still fine. We still would have ran out of time. We still would have ran out of time, but we would have been able to use 2 movement. Move up to 2 spaces. I think we would have been able to finish the movement action. I think. So here's the thing, guys, right? We would have moved here, and that would have had me hit 0 time. But to be real, if I would have hit 0 time, I would have just discarded to not. So, how many would I need to fix that? Just 1? So we'll discard 2. Weak attack and short rest. And then I think my time would literally be there. No, it would be here. Okay. I think, you guys, you know what, I'm gonna let it go there. It's perfect. You can always discard for time to buy. Yes, I do agree, Le Petit Chef. Okay. Yeah, successfully you can. So, I'm just gonna leave this at this. This is not good for us. You guys, no matter what, this is not good for us. We're at 0 time, we have walk and close call. And that's gonna be a full turn before we can really do much else. So, we are going to end our turn. This is not looking good for us. These are all of the cards that are now going back. So we'll put these back. Okay. And then this will get to go back up to here, though, at least, which is nice for us. And then... Tuesday, wish we don't tell the devs. They probably don't know you were streaming. Oh, well. They do, Valmar. And actually, I don't know if I should say this, but I know what AJ's doing tonight. And he is doing something very nice for someone. Because he told me he was sad he wasn't going to get to watch. So I do know. I think the selling your time is during the action phase. If you hit the action is over, in my interpretation. Yeah, Gage, I agree. But I also think if I had thought about it, I wouldn't have done that like that. So I think it's okay, kind of. I think we'll leave it like this. I mean, we have 2 cards, and we're gonna basically have like a dead turn where he's gonna come and wallop us. So I'm pretty sure everyone's gonna die very soon. So it's on to his turn, where he is going to attack someone, but there's no one in his space, and then he is going to move 2 and attack people in his space. But I think, yeah, he can go right to here. So he can go here, and he's going to kill 2 victims. So let's see, Andrew and Brian are now dead. Andrew and Brian died, and that's not even the half of it. But we'll have him leave a present. Okay. Okay, that actually goes onto my spot, so I will open it. I think I can open it immediately. Let me see if it says immediately or if the other person will open it on me. During the action phase, poo, the dude is gonna open it on me, the victim. So let's see. Hopefully it's a bad one. Oh, I meant like, whatever. It is. It's a Krampus one, which does happen to us. Repelling Force. The present is pushing everything away from it. Place the Repelling Force token in the space and repeatedly panic everyone until the space is empty. Okay, so that's what this one was. And that's where... Oh, no, I wasn't there. Devin was there with Comet. Victims may no longer enter the space, and any victims added to it will repeatedly panic until it is empty. You must lose health when entering this space. This effect overrides all others. Yikes. I'm just going to put that here, but that's not good. So... Okay, I'm going to say that Comet also panics. It doesn't really clarify, but... Whoops. I just flung a token. So 6, Devin is going to go right to where Krampus is, and then Comet is also going to go right where... We're all in that same spot. Tight. That's great. Yeah, AJ, again, I haven't spent a ton of time with him, but every time I've talked to him, he is so nice. He's very, very kind. I really enjoy sweet people and kind people that are genuine in this industry. It's just so nice. Like, everyone's happy to be doing their job. It's just the coolest thing in the world. Don't break any NDAs. Okay. So, now we are on to his terror card. That was not even his terror card yet. Oh, although he should be at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He should be at that now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, so his dark power will be unleashed. Blood and cookies. When Krampus kills a victim, place a present. I'm gonna say that wouldn't be for the one that caused that. Okay. The claws are out, so he's going to move towards someone and kill them. So now Devin is dead. This isn't good. This isn't good, you guys. And then he's going to attack me. So I don't think I only have walk and close call. So he's going to attack me for 3 damage. So we're just taking 3 damage. Mrs. Claus, sorry for you. Okay, and that's the whole thing, but we're in bad shape. We're in bad shape. Krampus might, oh no wait, everyone needs to panic now. At the end of that, again, I'm just gonna say Comet panics, because that would make sense thematically for me, but like, I don't know. Does anyone know if I'm making that up? If that's not true. Noah is going to go to here. Chef is going to not go anywhere. And Comet will go on a 5, which is down to here. Okay. Okay, that's how it should all be. So I have 4 people left I can save, and that's it. And it's now our turn, but this isn't good. I'm always panicking. Yeah, we got Animal, we got Comet. He's doing so much for us, so we're great. Everything's great here. So we're gonna do the only card we have, which is Walk. And we're rolling 2 dice? Is that true? Even though the horror went up? Yeah, I guess so. Okay, 1 success. So we can move 1 space and lose a time. And we are going to take Chef and save him down here with Comet. So Chef is saved. We'll put another thing here. I'm glad I saved the 2 hearts for when I needed it. So now we heal a little bit. And that is our only card, but I could use Comet to try to go over to the runway. I do think that would make me take a damage, but is that what I want to do? Yeah, I guess I will. Well, no, I'll stay here, draw him here, and then maybe run away next turn. Okay, so luckily we only lost 1 time doing that walk, so we do have 5 to buy with, and we're getting all of these back. So we have all of the 0 cost cards, plus a close call. I'm thinking now we should get something like Retaliate or Guard. We have 5, so I think I should do a Guard, a Sprint, and a close call. I think that's what I'm going to do, although Distraction could be helpful if we need it. Because that would also give us time to buy with next turn. So yeah, let's do Distraction and Sprint instead. And that's what we'll do. Sorry, Comet. Alright, so that's not too bad. We're actually doing pretty okay. But he's killed, like, more people than I've saved, so I don't know why I think that. This is not a legal agreement. You're welcome, Chef. Noah, you are still alive. You're still on the board. You're one of the few. There's not many. There's 3. There's Noah, Justice, and George. George has not moved this entire time. Okay. So now it is on to his turn. All right. Oh, no. So. Did he kill another person? I think he did. So he should have done another present when he killed someone there. Whoop. I'll just let that count. A 3. It's going to be up here. Justice will open it. It's another bad one. So let's see what this one is. Horrifying Vortex. If a victim opened this present, which it did, the victim is sucked into the present and is lost forever, not killed. Justice, that just happened to you. So the horror will go up twice, so it'll go up once, and then the bloodlust will go up once. And then the bloodlust will go up once because of this card, so then the horror will go up again, which will cause the bloodlust to go up again. So great for us. If you open this present, you're being sucked into it. Okay, so discard item, So I think that's it, and this should get moved. Although if it said not killed, I think that actually means that this should be 1 less. Not killed. So there we go. But either way, that would have bumped up because it was going up from this one, and then it would have triggered, so we're fine. Okay, so that's what happened there, and now it is on to his actual turn. That was from last turn. I just realized what it was. So, he's going to kill someone on his spot. No one's on his spot because we moved. Then he's going to move toward us. He would move toward us or Noah. I don't know what's worse for us, so I'm going to say attacking... Well, attacking us is actually better because then we can jump away from him. So, I think attacking Noah is worse for us. Sorry, Noah. But it's just what you're supposed to do. So I will have him... Oh, no, then he moves there, but now he's going to draw a card. Whew, okay. Okay, so he's not actually killing you yet, Noah. Where did it go? Place this card face up on the top of the terror deck and place the killer on this card. What? Place this card face up on top of the terror deck and place the killer card on this card. Then draw an event. At the start of the next killer phase, place the killer in your space and remove this card from the game. Okay. And place the killer. Oh, the killer. I see. So I can't even attack him. He's... Okay, so that saved Noah's skin. Christmas Eve. Aw, we had to load Santa's sleigh. During upkeep, roll a die and remove the top item card from the game at the following space. Okay, that's great for us. And I believe, now that this turn has happened, this is when upkeep is. Yep, people would panic, but there's no one to panic. So now upkeep, we will roll our die for Christmas Eve. 6, so it's the stables. So something is leaving the stables, and it is going to be another workshop hammer. Okay, well that stinks, but it is what it is. Okay, now it's on to us. We can't attack Krampus, but we do have a lot of cards and options. So let's see, we want to save Noah and we want to save George. George is harder to get to, so we're going to try to save Noah first. We have sprint, distraction. Okay, so let's start off with... Oh, this should have gone to here. Let's start off with distraction because I have close call, and the thing is that we're only rolling one die right now. So we'll start with a distraction, and we are rolling one extra die for it because of the Northern Lights, so we're rolling 2 dice for this at least. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful! So this will go down by 2, and we actually get 2 more time as well, so that will help us with saving some of these victims. That's actually really beautiful. So now we will sprint, and we're rolling 2 dice. Whoop. Okay, so that's 1 success. Do we want the other one? Why not? I'm not using these focuses, so because I think now distraction is a lot better. So I'll discard 2 focuses to make this a success, to move 3 spaces, and lose a time. Now I'm going to lose 1 more time for entering Noah's spot. I'm just going to do that now, and now I can move 3 spaces. I'm going to take comment with me. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and then I'm going to walk and see if we can save Noah's skin. We can, but we have to pay for it. Sure, we'll get rid of weak attack and short rest. I love how I just get rid of cards all the time. We'll do that for 1 success, and that was a success on walk. So we will lose 1 more time and be able to move 1 space, which will help us save Noah. Noah is now saved, and that is our 4th victim saved, which is great. We have 1 close call left in our hand, but we will save Noah. So now we can heal back up to full, and we get to flip Mrs. Claus. Yay! So now here's what she has. Recover all health. You no longer have a maximum health limit. For each additional victim saved, recover health. So we can go up to 7 because there's only George, unless more people come into play. But that being said, that was very helpful. Okay, so we are done with all of that, and we now have 5 to purchase with. We're going to automatically get this 1 walk back. And then, with 5 to purchase with, I am going to take, I think, a close call and a retaliate. I feel like those are, like, great right now against him, although I did really like distraction. Shit. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to take 1 more sprint and distraction and then start going into fighting. So I'm going to take these 2, put this back up to 6, and then put these back, and then we will be good to go. Distraction. Distraction! Nah! Yeah, I thought God was saving you. Okay. So, that was all of my purchasing. And now we will go on to Krampus's turn. So I believe at the start of the next killer phase, place the killer in your space and remove this card from the game. Great. Great. So, he is going to attack us. Did I buy? I didn't. I should have thought about this. But I didn't. So he is now going to attack us for 3 damage, and we can't do anything about it. He's gonna kill us, you guys. I think this is actually where we die, because we didn't buy Retaliate. I think that choice to not take Retaliate may have been what killed us. If he attacks, we're dead. So he's gonna do that, and then move toward us, and then leave a present. So the present will be on 3, which I think there's only one option anyway. Oh no, it'll be on that spot. Okay. So that, and then let's see what the tarot card is, but this is probably gonna kill us. The elves are fighting back. If no normal yellow victims are in or adjacent to an enemy's space, discard and draw the next tarot card. And there aren't. Our last person left is George over here. So we will discard and draw the next tarot card. The claws are out. Alright, guys. I don't think this matters, because he's going to attack us for 3. Yeah. Krampus done got us. Krampus done got Mrs. Claus. Now, I did kind of say I wanted Krampus to win, and now I feel a little guilty about it. But yeah, Krampus, that was rough. I do have to say, if you guys want to know more of my thoughts, I can bring this board closer now for you guys. But the board is absolutely beautiful. I really love how different it is. The art style is just absolutely beautiful. That I love that. And then Krampus was really fun. Let's go through the rest of the items, because I just want to see those. But yeah, sadly, we did not make it. Ooh, there's a tree star. I enjoyed that very, very much. So we had the red wagon. Let's see, milk and cookies, slingshot, woodcutter's axe, a BB gun, milk and cookies, pepper spray, and candy. You could use candy to heal. Let's see what these are too. I mean, so heavy spoiler now, because I'm now looking through everything, you guys, but okay, demonic suggestion and killer surprise. And then Santa's other presents were a gift from Santa, a snack from Santa, and a letter from Santa. Now a letter from Santa, something that I did for you guys that I thought was so cute, is that this is a Christmas decoration that I have, and it's like a little mailbox, and it opens up, and inside, this is what I put inside, but we don't get to open it. I thought it was going to be such a fun, cute moment. We don't get to open it. We didn't do it. We didn't make it. Hello, everybody. Thank you for watching me lose. Poor Mrs. Claus. Our poor lady. So that is it for today's stream. I will be streaming Final Girl Friday next Friday. I was trying to remember. I will be at WSBG. I'll be in Las Vegas, but I think I'm flying home Thursday night. I believe I'm flying home Thursday night. So I will pre-schedule it here on my YouTube either way, like I did today. Usually I pre-schedule it the morning of, just so that you know I'm definitely going to be streaming it. And then you'll also know who I'm doing, because usually I'll put like Ken, X Final Girl, fight off against X murderer in this place, and like I'll rearrange it and stuff, but usually my titles always say who I'm playing, where, and against who. So you'll know that ahead of time and be able to see, and you can see if you want to tune in or not. I really appreciate everyone coming to see this Final Girl stream. Oh, thanks, Noah. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. So you have season 1 and 2 in the background. Where is season 3 gonna go? Kira, I know, because I really liked how these are like 2 together, but this calyx is a 5x5, so I guess the 3. The thing I was concerned about is that this is a extra one, but it fits like in this little spot, so it does still fit in the thing. I guess for anyone who is a Final Girl fan, I am so excited for the Kickstarter. I'm very excited for, the thing I like the most is the dice vaults. I mean, I love all the new content, and new content is always great, but I think the dice vaults are really special that I like painting them. So I can show them off to you guys if you want to see before we go. But this is the, here, I'll stand up. This is the Cthulhu, ooh, you can see yourselves. This is the Cthulhu mirror. And I did like the wood grain part on the inside. Sorry my lighting's not as good on my top-down camera. But yeah, I basically just made that one like metallic where it should be. But I am more proud of my other one, which is my Necronomicon. Yeah. It's yucky. It's spooky. It's bloody. So I'm very excited for the new one to see what it is. But yeah. So thank you all for watching. I'll be back here next Friday at 9 p.m. EST. We'll see who I play against. There are a lot of villains from Season 2 that I haven't beaten, where I've beaten everyone from Season 1. So, no, that's opposite. I've beaten everyone from Season 2 and not Season 1. So Season 1 we'll go back and try to fight against some people. The Poltergeist I just can never get. It's very, very hard. But that has been all. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. And thank you to Van Ryder Games for sponsoring this playthrough and for sending me Krampus early. I do feel bad that he won, but I also love him, so I don't feel bad. Alright, I hope you